But let's turn to what I really want to be the takeaways from this show. And that is, you understand that exercise affects your metabolism. You understand that EAT timing can create an amazing level of fitness that is almost unheard of for the short amount of time you spend exercising. Throw it all out. Don't worry about it if you can't put the must-haves in your life. These are the 2 EAT must-haves for exercise timing, and that is consistency and injury-free. So before you get all fired up about running a marathon and doing all these amazing things, take a step back and say, can my exercise program be consistent, and can it be injury-free? Let's take a look at why. Okay, on this particular chart, I just simply make the point that proves my entire plan, which is everybody decides they're going to skip exercise. They get involved with the program. I can't make it today. I don't feel like today. There's a variety of reasons. I'm too tired. Well, I would like to know how many days you plan to skip eating, because if you're going to rely on exercise in your weight loss and fitness plan, it needs to be there. It's clearly one of the elements that's creating your weight loss and your fitness. And if you're going to eat the same way, whether you exercise or not, how in the world is that exercise going to work for you long term? The answer is it's not. So you see the spotty exercise all over the place and eating every single day. Does that mean I expect you to fast? Absolutely not. But should your eating decisions have a relationship to your exercise decisions? There's absolutely no question about it. And that is a big element of timing that you'll be learning in this various programs we'll be going through. So that's consistency. If you cannot be consistent with your exercise, don't expect it to help you with your goals. It's that simple. And that's probably why it hasn't if you're watching this and don't feel like you've reached your fitness goals. Okay? Number 2, injury-free works for me. This may be more important than consistency, but I rank consistency higher because some people will fight their way through and stay with the program, it's because they got to do it and they want to do it and they get obsessed with it. Great, wonderful. But if you get injured, all that's out the window. So if you choose to do these programs, and I've got story after story, and we'll be showing some case studies of people who are telling me how wonderful things like CrossFit are, but now they can't do it anymore because they blew their shoulder out. Well, then it is what caused you harm. It's not, I don't care how fit you got while you're doing it, you can't do it anymore. You're now off your plan, and did your eating change? No. Without injury-free, it can't be a part of a long-term plan. I personally have not been injured in the 7 years I've been doing this program, with the exception, I have to be full disclosure, of 3 days where I was trying to raise my eating up to 10,000 calories a day, doing a little experiment about 4 years ago, and I ended up giving myself a little sciatica, which I recovered from in 3 days, which is kind of unheard of as well. But I think that's what EAT and progressions can do for you. And we talked about progressions at our last show. So the point is, we focus on injury prevention, injury recovery. We don't want to miss exercise due to injury, and that you can probably visualize. That requires a completely different way to approach your exercise plan. We don't go all out day one. We don't tax and risk and stress our bodies. We make sure we build a foundation of strength and preparedness of our bodies to deal with the exercise we're going to give it, and then phase up into the exercise that will ultimately give us these insane levels of fitness. That is